Alright, welcome back. We have got another ESEA game on the schedule. This one, I've been quite excited for this one because we're playing against the SmokeyBandits, who are a fully Portuguese team, which is quite interesting. I've been following the Portuguese scene here and there through some tournaments that I've been casting, so I'm very interested to see these guys because I haven't seen them yet. I've seen some Portuguese teams playing, but oh my god, no way. Well, the video went very quick. Dust, Nuke, Ancient, Train, Inferno were banned. Mirage and Anubis are the only ones left, and guess what? We play Anubis a hell of a lot. So I'd say it's quite possible that we see another Anubis game out of out of the boys here. But it's all for grabs. It's gonna be an interesting match, 100%. Whatever map we play, we're gonna play Mirage actually. All right. Map that I haven't really seen as much. Then it'll be interesting. But overall, I think this map should be good. It should be good. I think we have a chance. We have the firepower required for this map. Um, I would say definitely if everyone like shows up like the past couple games that we played, 100% we're gonna be able to actually show up and show what we're ready for. Because in general, I feel like this one shouldn't be the easiest match, but it 100% shouldn't be the hardest ever. Especially seeing as we've kind of been doing really well in ESEA. Like everyone's just individually looking really strong. I just feel like in terms of team play, it looks good, but there's still like flaws here and there that should need some fixing. But overall, I feel we have a decent chance in Open 10. And from there on, I think my camera just died. Fucking world. Camera just died. Let me refresh the page. Please work. Works. Oh, I'm on the wrong camera, I think. Alright, is it good? Alright, don't touch it anymore. The camera died for a second, but we're good. We're good. Yeah, we're just waiting for them to get into server, and then we're good to go. Mirage. I don't think we've played Mirage. I'm about to check it right now because I'm pretty certain that this team has not yet played. First game was Train, obviously. Second game was Anubis. Third game was Anubis. Fourth game was Anubis. No, we have not played Mirage yet. So something new, something different as well, which I prefer because Anubis is kind of starting to get a little old, especially if you play it 3 times in a row. At some point, I feel like it's probably better to just get that little bit of a change and to actually play a map that is different than Anubis. Obviously, this is still a sand map, so it's you could say it's practically still Anubis, but just in a different way, It works. It works. We will see how that all pans out. HUD wants to start up. Perfect. Alright, well, we're just gonna wait for the knife round to start, and then we're gonna get on our way with this match. Quickly, Born2Throw at the moment are 3-1, so a very solid record. SmokeyBandits are 2-2. They lost against a team called Team Paradox and a team called Raven, which was their most recent match, which they lost on Dust in time, and then they lost Paradox on Anubis. So that's probably why I also wanted to play Anubis, because these guys are also Anubis and Mirage merchants. That'll be interesting to see because I have no clue how good Born2Throw is on Mirage. I've literally only seen him on Train and Anubis. So I think it's fine to see some more maps because obviously if you make it to the playoffs, it's going to be best of threes all the way. And for Born2Throw, I think it's very important to actually like get the ESEA matches on different maps than only Anubis, since that way you're actually gonna get it like in an official. Obviously, you can play them in a prac, but in a prac it's different. It feels different. In like the official, like the actual ESEA match, it's gonna feel a lot different. Because there's actually the pressure of performing, there's actually the pressure of getting the win because you want to make it to playoffs. And I think that's probably very nice to, get a map like a Mirage that you haven't played in the season yet and actually start playing it a little bit to see, like, they probably have the pracs on it because this is a map that everyone plays, especially in ESEA. Um, like, everyone's going to play this. Everyone's going to play this map. So I think it's very nice to see that the team of SmokeyBandits have banned Anubis so we can actually play Mirage and see what they're capable of doing here. Because, like I said, the firepower is there. It's just I feel like the team play needs a little bit of a one-up. But we'll see. If I'm not mistaken, there shouldn't be any substitutes today. So we actually have like the main lineup: Orc, Kai, Scar, Hawk, and Yon. So it'll be fun to see how they make it work. Since, well, this is probably the main five that they have been pracking with, and this is probably the main five that they will be going into the play with. I hope at least. Well, this match is about to start in like 2-ish minutes. We should be ready to go. Yeah, SmokeyBandits. They have like yeah, I don't know. Their logo is a little. I don't know. I could probably make it in some mobile app, but what can I say? Huh? What can I say? Obviously, like overall, I think the op is going to be very important in this match because that's what I've been seeing on Mirage like recently. Is the matches that I've seen and casted is a lot of the time the op really has to get that impact to actually make the team fly, and um, and that's I think it's just very important overall. Especially seeing as Mirage is very dependent on the op. I don't know what team it was, but recently I casted some game with very high levels. That where the op wasn't really performing on the one side, and on the other side they had a guy on the op who was absolutely outperforming other op. And at that point, like you always kind of get that lift uh, from the fact that your opera is working and just dismantling the opponent. And I think what you said, Philo, is very right. Orc has these days mostly where he's just I don't know if he's just chilling a little too much or if he's just not feeling like hitting his shots. But if he gets more impact in general, because that's what we saw that other Anubis game, right? Where he was actually like keeping up and playing really well on the up. That way, like it was way easier to win the games, and like I don't doubt his leadership 100%. Like I back his leadership 100%, but I think just in general, if he starts performing on the up, literally, you will not lose a game this season. Like from now on, because you got a solid team with good leadership, and all you're missing is just that little bit of impact. But it is what it is for now. But I think he'll get there towards the middle like of this season, 100%. Has to. Because last season was just throw that away. It was worthless. This season is different. You got actual like good players and you have a chance. So we just got to see how that pans out. We just got to see how that pans out. But for now, knife round is happening, so probably go into game in just a little bit. As we're almost ready, hit it off with our game. Born2Throw winning the knife round actually, not the pistol. That one hasn't started. Let's see what side they will pick in a little bit. Taking their time, which see what the choice is going to be for the boys. Obviously, it's a little weird now picking sides, right? You have like the T side buff, where it seems like Born2Throw are going to be playing on the CT side. So here we go. We've got a game, and that is coming up. And the server is fucked. Oh my god, face it. Oh my god, face it. Bro, like, how is this still a thing, man? The server is so fucking... Dude, didn't... This happened literally when CS2 was literally just out. And face it, still haven't fixed this. Alright, well, here we go. Yon, with the P2K this time, because, well, they don't really have any other choice, is gonna walk up mid. Here comes the first shot. Rico's gonna take the first contact and the first kill. Kai has to back off instantly, and not a lot of tags out of that fight from Born2Throw, which, quite unfortunate. You'd want a little bit more, but the flashes seemed like they just didn't hit quite as well as you'd want them to do. Now, Kai, he's gonna spot that player down lower. Now, he's gonna hear this commotion coming towards Con as well. They know where he is, so... Or do they? What in the world? They're brain damaged. Kai is gonna take down one more. Scar has supported him meanwhile, but... There's the Orc hitting the shot. He's in on 2k, and now it's only RM left. Glock in his hand. And... he's gonna try to make his way over towards B. Might have been heard by a Con player in Hawk, who... does seem to have a clue, okay, or he doesn't. I'm not... Hawk is... Hawk? Alright, fuck the KZ, he jumps down, spots the last player, here's the fight, but no shots just hit on either side. Here comes the reinforcement, RM. Not really sure why he didn't instantly go towards B, had all the time and space in the world, but now he is just slowly getting encircled. Does know where this last player on site is, in Scar. On the player with the kit as well. Now there's two players behind him. Scar is going to take him down the P2Ks. Good for it. You lose one player early on, but eventually it works out. Born2Throw go up 1-0, 1-0. And it still looks like the skins are bugged. I have no clue. It's probably going to reset once the sides are switched, but I am very much surprised by the fact that they'll get to play with the skins and shit, since I think it's honestly kind of weird, because it equips the AUG for you, I'm pretty sure, instead of any other gun. I'm not sure what gun it replaces, but you could say that it like kind of ruins your game plan. But overall, this is just MP9s. Yon's gonna take down 2. Orc chiming in there as well. Yon is gonna run it down, and that is the round. Easy one. Clean pickings for the MP9s, some money farming. Yon now on 6k, that's what you love to see. Now you got a little bit of a bonus round, because you kept everyone alive, and you don't really have to buy as much into this one, so better to just get this one over with the MP9s, and then move on into that next round, which is happening right now. Here we go. RM choosing to go for the palace position this time. Once again, we've got the mid push. Orc is going to be finding the first kill. Here come the nades. Sky with one as well. Mind is very low, but there's a player under. Orc has to find this. Oh, the ammo. That is very unfortunate. Runs out of ammo, and now 2v3. Winnable though, I would say. Mind is only on 2 HP, and that does give a little bit of an opportunity to Scar and Hawk if they want to clutch this one out. But Scar, he's got to be careful of that palace position. As one of these players in them. Mind, looks like he wants to take the first contact. Scar is going to hit that shot. Now, you've got a low player in front of you that is actually going to hit the shot. So that is a little bit scary there. Scar now has to clutch this one up with the FAMAS. Has got a kit and has got a smoke. So, possibility for that smoke to fuse is certainly available. He's got to find at least one of these kills. He's going to drop off ticket. Trying to find these 1v1s, but doesn't really look like he can find anything. Oh, he spotted the gun. I think he spotted the barrel. Or has he not? I'm not entirely sure. Gonna hit the bomb. Has got the kit, so the timing on this could be insane. Scar's gonna stick it, but unfortunately spammed through the smoke. Mind is very, very close. If you just shot him, like, you would have won that game, won that round there. That is a little unfortunate for Scar. A nice attempt on the clutch, but now, since you had that bonus round, you're gonna have the money now, and that means Orc is gonna be on the up, and just like I said before, you're gonna want to see him get some more impact, and well, he's got a good spawn for window, so might as well get that impact if he has the timing on window. Here comes the Molotov. Smoke is also in, so unfortunately, no way for Orc to do anything with that just yet. Nade is a little bit shy of the mark, which kind of unfortunate, kind of takes away the whole surprise of peeking it quickly, because you've got to hold back to not take as much damage. In the meanwhile, Hawk has made his way all the way up towards Apps, and he's not been heard by a pun on the drop, which is kind of surprising. Kai still playing his composition, still this player, and Orc hits a shot. There we go. That's the impact that I was talking about. He wanted to hit those shots. Unfortunately, it does go down to RM. Now this comp push is going to be scary for Kai. He's got to win this fight, but with no support from his teammate, unfortunately, he's not going to win that. Hawk, in the meanwhile, has found another kill. Scar is strong on this FAMAS right now. Last player is going to be RM. Looks like Hawk. Ooh, timed out for a second. Here comes RM. Does not have the bomb at the moment. Has spotted that player, though. In Zion's position is not going to be revealed, but he did drop down. RM does seem like he has an idea of where Yon is going to be, but Yon wins that. RM, low HP, not available in the clutch. Lucy did get 3 kills, but once more around the Born2Throw, and it looks like SmokeyBandits are kind of lost in the sauce right now. They are kind of lost in the sauce. It seems that they haven't really got a clue what they're playing up against, since, well, they're just kind of letting everything happen. Mid control has been a little bit of a problem for them as of now, which is interesting to see. Scar is still on the FAMAS. He loves it. I mean, he has been getting kills on it, so why not? Orc this time, Smoke is a little late, and it is a practically a full B-abs push. So we will see where this one goes. There is a bit of a jump spot. Hawk, not really going to get the info on the Molotov, but at least going to get the chip damage in. Although it doesn't really matter as much. Now here comes the rush. Hawk is going to stay over, and he's going to actually probably burn to death. Hawk is actually going to burn to death, and now bit of a scary situation, because sight has pretty much been lost, and now it's certainly been lost because I'm not even sure what that is, because their names are so annoying. I think that's Savage. Yeah, Savage, who has found a kill while full running with a deagle. Now Orc gonna find some kills with the op. Does he spot the barrel of the Eagle? I think it's very close, but he doesn't see it, and it looks like he wants to save this one. Time is running out, and well, you don't really have a way into the site as much, which is quite unfortunate. You lose your players on site, and well, that way, I don't know. I would say I would rather have your B player backing off at that point, just play it a little safer. Orc is going to run into M4 of Mind, which a little unfortunate. Mind isn't going to pick up the op. Oh, actually, no. RM has picked up the op. That is very unfortunate. But yeah, I'm not really sure about play that Yon as the anchor mate there. I would say it's probably, or was it Hawk? I think it was Hawk. My bad. I'd say it's rather better because you still have a smoke. Just smoke off the cross and play the back side angle. Scar. That is very unfortunate. Team damage. Let's see if that will impact anything. Yon gonna try and find something with Deagle, but unfortunately the shot not very close to anyone. Apun is gonna be looking for this flanking Kai. Kai is overlooking the position at the moment, and Apun. Oh, this guy's AI. Oh my god, this guy's AI. He almost trolls it, but it works out for him. The Orc has to hit something, but unfortunately, he's getting rushed down from multiple angles, so a tough shot to hit, but Scar was the man that saved the M4 in the last round, so he is now saving this one. Once more, is an AWP looking at this, so he's got to be a little careful on the cross. That is very unfortunate. RM takes him down. SmokeyBandits are going to tie this one up. 3-3. So it's getting competitive now. It's getting competitive. Money's still at an all-time low as Born2Throw will enter into another one of these ecos with a bit of a stack. Trying to get info over towards A, and there is no one home from SmokeyBandits. Not even their palace lurk. It is a B split that has been called, and it is a B split. It will be. Unfortunately, for Born2Throw, I have not found the right spot. Round down. So now you've got P2Ks, which is a worthless gun. Understatement. And you're gonna try and find something on this one here. Scar's gonna get taken down. Like that. Wrong bind, wrong bind. Gonna try and get rid of an AK. One has been taken down, but there's more people here that you can contest with. Jon's gonna take down the AWP. More shots coming through. Kai is in the wrong position for this. That means he is not really gonna be able to find anything. Just gets to save his P2000. And that means SmokeyBandits up 4-3, taking the lead in the game for the first time. Now, let's hope we can get an instant response out of Born2Throw. As they're gonna try and stop the terrorist onslaught with the M4s and the MP9 on Kai. This time, no specific strat, looks like the default for SmokeyBandits. Might not expect this push from Hawk. Looks like Mr. Savage has spotted this push though, so Jon might want to back off. He's on 5 HP. Now he's gotten out, so the B split's still very available, except the problem being that Hawk is in this position. SmokeyBandits might not know that he's there, and well, now they know. And that means Savage is gonna take him down. Rotate also necessary, since you haven't really got that mid control, and B is starting to fade away. And it's Jon once more in the same spot. Scar Nabimo has found his impact into the round. Heard this, and now full blind. Hawk is still backside, and Savage hits it. Wow, what a shot from Savage. Taking down 3 in the round. Mind takes one down, and Scar left in the 1v4. And this is the same M4 that he saved multiple times, so like he's gonna try and find whatever he can. He's almost found 2 people there. Very close, but unfortunately can't find that second kill. If he would have, could have possibly gone for something. He's gonna pick up a new M4, charges forward, gets the first, but this player close is a problem. He's gonna try and stick it. Wait, he has a kit. Oh, okay. Does go down to the AK spray from Mind, but could have been. What could have been? It was a nice attempt, and taking away some guns as well is certainly worth the risk. Especially since, well, the money right now is absolutely amazing, actually, for the side. Winning 4 rounds in a row is a bit tough to fight up against if you have that CT side economy. Right now, you're just looking for a couple more CT rounds, because that is quite the important feat that you will need in a game like this one. Especially since, well, I must say, the side has been getting stronger overall in Counter-Strike 2. Or the timing of this could be... Oh, he made a step. That is very unfortunate. It's gonna get spotted. Has to back up from this angle, and now the execute will probably just snowball into this. Unless Scar, he can hit a shot. And he certainly does so. Kai now as well, trying to find one, but hasn't really thought about that player from Palace. And now Scar has to also be wary about it. Has hit a nice shot onto him, though. The bomb is going to go down through the box. Scar shoots him down. Hawk cannot find that kill. Very low players, though. 2 of them, to be exact. Now, Yon could go huge on this FAMAS. Gonna fight the first. Bomb Planter is also gonna go down. Last player, Savage, and on 6 HP. You'd think he couldn't really do as much. Nade is gonna be good onto Scar, but Scar is gonna survive it. Let's see what he can do here. Flash is fine, but there's no peek behind it. Another AK spray to soften up Scar. That one deagle shot could do the deed, but gonna miss. Savage gonna get on top of the box. One shot could be enough, and Scar is gonna finish him off. And that means Born2Throw will claim another round. Grab some AKs. Yon will try to find one as well, and he does. Go Born2Throw. Getting back into this once more. And with that, we are closing in on the end of this half. Orc once more on the up. Has been a little more impactful this game. Scar and Yon once more just doing God's work like they've been doing the past couple matches. And Born2Throw, they're just they're looking decent on the CT side, and obviously they've got the T side coming up, which is quite nice. Now, a lot of mid utility, but not the best. Smoke first off. Kai, ooh, he's gonna... Not even gonna get to shoot at the body there. Yontom instantly taking him down. A lot towards under. He's gonna deny the entry from Apun for a little bit. That's gonna guarantee some more mid control for him. Kai, he's gonna be looking at this. Oh, the timing on Hawk is very unfortunate. I can't believe that he doesn't see him. That is... Why, it's something. Here comes the fake from Apun, who is gonna get spotted, and he's gonna jump out on sight. The question is, doesn't really look like they have fallen for the bait that much. Scar is now gonna spot all these players and has to call his teammates over, but they've still got to be careful about this flank that is coming in a while, but they can find all the kills before that, and obviously it's no problem at all. Orc is still going to be looking at Kitchen, which might result in a kill for him. Nade is going to be fine on the timing, but he's got to be careful that his teammate doesn't die to it. Scar takes him down though. Now the retake. 20 seconds, almost ticked away. Kai, they're going to have to make a move. Yon has taken up the first. Kai's just going to jump on top of it, and the last one is going to be taken out by Scar. Solid kill. We're going to tie up the series. 5-5, Born2Throw with another clean city round. And now a tactical timeout on the side of SmokeyBandits. The Orc still on the up, still going strong. And Scar still popping heads like he's been doing. The man is very good at it. Very good at it. I just gotta see Hawk and Kai coming in as well, and then the party is complete. For now though, we're looking at 2 more rounds in this half, where economy for the T's will probably just keep up, seeing as they have a double loss bonus and some more than enough people with some money. But if they do lose this round, they might not have the best economy for the next one, but we'll see about that. Here comes another pretty aggressive mid play. Yon dodging the flashes, doesn't quite hit the shot, but after all, Kai is gonna take one down as well. Now there's another low player up here who's gonna get taken down by Hawk. Kai, ooh, almost takes that one down as well. Hawk with the spray, and Born2Throw with a clean up on aisle 4, or rather on mid, because that is a pretty nice round to win. Last round and a half. There's enough money for the T side, but it does look like Savage will have to go for a deagle. Galil on RM, and there is still enough utility. So Born2Throw looking to grab the lead in this one. 7-5 would be a very good start to their game right here. Not a lot of A presence from Born2Throw, but they will now have to get some people going there, because here comes the onslaught of players. If they start throwing util over towards ramp, they would literally burn everyone. But here, obviously a lot of space taken, and that is going to cost them a little bit. Hawk is going to jump up and find a couple kills. Orc still trying to fire away. Really going to spot much though. Art is going to open up the score. Kai chimes in as well. Has spotted one player over towards ramp. One player on Tetris and one on ramp. Last one. They know where he is. Kai hits a nice little shot. And that is Born2Throw up to 7. A very solid City Hawk. One that is certainly nice to come into the next half with. Especially as well, the skin issue has still not been fixed. Right, so let's just face it for you, ladies and gentlemen. The fact that they still haven't fixed that is kind of wild. Cannot lie. Cannot lie. But oh well. We're gonna continue regardless. It's no problem at all. It seems to be Orc taking out. Oh my god, they're 4B. 4B. There is one player on A. If we execute A right now, we win the round. SmokeyBandits, what in the world is this strat, boys? I'll be honest. Here comes this CT smoke. Rotates are gonna take a while. Orc is still lurking this, so the moment that Mr. Drico is gonna jump down from short, which he is not, they're actually all coming from CT. And this is the pain point, because there's a person in the smoke, and that person is not yet gonna be found. Now he's just going to be, but you gotta be careful about the CT push that is about to come in. Kai, one, only good for the one. Hawk is trying to find one as well, but now Orc, he's over towards jungle. It is planted behind triple, so the tap not gonna be held. Now that is known as well, and this is a bit of an awkward fight. Orc solo peeking, and Drico's gonna take down 4 actually. My god. And well, I mean, it works out. They just all run together and find the kills. So fair play, I guess. SmokeyBandits pistol, but at the cost of the bomb plant. And I think that is something to take into account as well. Is the economy in Counter-Strike 2 is T-side. You lose the pistol, you get the bomb plant, go by. And that's exactly what's about to happen. Because you have a chance in the round. You have those guns, and you have the utility. Why not? Not just try and go for it. This time it is going to be some sort of B-rush. There's a player that is a little bit late. Mr. Mine. As we're still waiting for the utility to be thrown. Like, bomb is going to be passed along for a little bit. Work seems to be the first one to run out here. But we will see. Here comes the T side. 2 players back side. Orc with a bit of a messy spray, and with that, side has been taken, but there's another player back that just jumped back side, and he's going to try and deny the bomb plant, but cannot manage to do so. Hawk, unfortunately, loses that fight. Drico. And for 4k in the last round, he's going to try and equalize here. Scar is taking one more down, and our 1v1, Yon versus Savage. And spotted him on that left pillar. He's going to try and play games with him. Yon trying to back off, but he takes a lot of damage. Now he's over to the pistol, and unluckily, he doesn't win that fight. Savage wins it on 1 HP. That is very unfortunate. Again, bomb plant, so there is once more a little bit of money for the side of Born2Throw, so they can afford 2 AKs. Scar might as well go for an AK as well, which indeed is going to do. A bit of a scrappy buy, but it could still work. 3 AKs in the round could still do loads of work. Especially if Orc hits his deagle shot. I mean, you never know. And again, a very passive setup from the CTs, which they have been doing most of the time. I don't think they really like to play as aggressive. Taking these small mid peaks, but not really anything else, as Born2Throw had been doing on their CT side. And meanwhile, Scar, he's already pretty far up Palace, but been smoked off, so hasn't got the possibility to go search for something just yet. Obviously, there's not really a lot of abilities here as well, since well, here comes the utility for that B player. A lot of Molotov goes down, so now B site without many Molotovs. Something to be noted as well. Or jump spot. Still trying to hit the shot. Other player backing off. Here in the meanwhile comes the A hits. Nade's coming over. Bit of trouble trying to get out here. Obviously not enough smokes to cover up these exits. Guy with a nice shot. Hits that spray perfectly well. There's 2 players up in CT though. He's gotta be careful of this. Hits the first. Has he heard the other one close? Guy hits another shot. 3 kills in the round. Can he find 2 more? That's a big question. There is a flank coming in from Yon that is possibly gonna find this player up in con. But he's gotta be quick because his teammates are gonna get pressured in a while, and Scar, he forgets about the fact that you can see. And now the last player in the pinch, Kai, 4k in the round, saving the day, the T-side specialist. He's done it again. Born2Throw go up 8-7, and with that the money completely broken for the CT side. But it does look, I mean, I would say I would buy here, honestly. I would buy here. You got 1 loss bonus, nothing to lose. Run it down. Make some aggressive plays like you haven't done before, because you've mostly been passive. Here comes the aggressive play into Palace. Scar, see if he anticipates this. Oh, the timing on this. Oh, the timing on this. Has he been spotted? I think RM might have spotted him. Oh, 4-3. 4-3. Oh, 4-3. That's unfortunate. There's your first aggressive play from the CTs, and it instantly pays off. Khalil retrieved, and now info being gained by Mind, but he might just run into his AK from Kai. Oh, Kai, the timing on this as well could be amazing. Alright, he does find the kill. Very well played. Now the York still over towards mid. They're still kind of waiting around to see if any more pushes are going to occur. Kai is going to have to first do the timing. The timing again. So Kai is very unlucky actually. So bad for him. And Hawk doesn't win that fight. That's very unfortunate. Kills his teammate as well. So Yon, 1v4, he's got 50 seconds. The bomb is close enough to be picked up. Could give this an attempt if he would want to, but still, it's a little bit of a tough one, must say. Especially with that player so far up ramp. But oh wait, he might actually get gifted a kill if he looks the right way. Oh, the timing again. RM and timings is quite crazy this round, but unfortunately that is gonna cost the round for Born2Throw. Losing against the 4-spy pistols. Really what I had in mind there, but well, you're gonna force some pistols back because you've got that double loss bonus. And let's see what you can do here. Yon could actually drop some deagles, unless saves it for an up. That would be a fair one as well. Scar gets stabbed in the back. What in the world are we doing? The second time is that's not nice. Let's see what they find on this one. For now, is going to be the smoke into Palace. Orc, like he wants to just head it out, and that is exactly what's going to happen. Gonna try and contest the CT player as well. First kill has been found, but oh, Scar being the last one alive, he's gonna just try and hide in sight. Let's see. Well, that's all he's gonna get. The nade in his face. Now, as we near the closing stages of this game, SmokeyBandits are gonna go up 9-8. Fortunately for Orc, he had such a strong start. Again, he kind of stopped performing and doesn't really have any kills in the past couple of rounds, which is a little bit concerning, I must say. He has an op now, so let's hope he can get something in the stairs player. Would be nice to get rid of. The player watching this close under stairs has been spotted. There's a nade coming in. Another one. Down to 33 is Orc. Now a smoke as well. Guy with a nice shot. Maybe he has seen that player in sandwich. I'm not entirely sure. I think he has. He's walking into him now, but they still have no clue. They still have no clue about the sandwich player. They think they've killed him, but he's still right there. Rico has now revealed himself, and now it's Scar in a 1v1 against Savage. This is the one that he lost, or someone lost on Born2Throw a while ago against this same person. He's gonna walk into the crosshair. Won by Savage, and that means SmokeyBandits are gonna be winning that round as well. This is not looking good for Born2Throw. I have to start getting some rounds up. You just reset the economy here and then pray to God that you can win 3 rounds in a row. Right now though, I'm gonna have to play with the hand that you're dealt. That is Galil's another force coming through. You've got to win this one, otherwise you're gonna be in big trouble. RM. First shot doesn't hit. Throws the nade. Gets absolutely destroyed by Yon. Okay. That is the opera out of the round. Some aim punch. I think, yeah, he didn't buy a helmet. So that is a little bit of a misplay there. He had more than enough money for it as well. Mind with the con smoke. Careful of Palace, obviously, and he watching it. Has now been spotted. Flash over, is going to try and something, some information. And meanwhile, Drico has probably called A site clear because of this. Mind is going to walk up towards default. This might be an interesting moment here as Scar is still going to try and look for this. And he's going to find it as well. There's one player who pushed up towards ramp, and this could be the win condition for SmokeyBandits if Drico can find something. Because the rotate is in. As Apun there to go towards that position. Question Hawk. Looking at it. Has spotted one of these players now, and that's the site player gone. Bomb not yet on site. As wait, they could go B. They could go B. They've got all the information in the world. And this is an interesting one. Orcas are gonna cross. Hawk hits one on the op. As Drico takes down Kai. And now the CTs are gonna start realizing where this play is headed. Sounds like, looks like they have a clue where Hawk might be, or they don't. Oh, Hawk unfortunately misses that shot. He's gonna have to back off, as that op is very valuable, I must say. Gonna try and retrieve some other guns, it seems. As an M4 picked up. And this round is gonna go the way of Born2Throw. So that is something that you will take. A nice little play there from him and Hawk himself. I believe it was Scar actually, who was over towards Palace. And that round is going to be won. 10-9. Born2Throw trying to make their way back. They're losing quite a couple rounds in a row. As does look like the CT side, the opposing team is quite strong. Quite strong. So we'll have a look what happens in this round, since another bro. We cannot stop team knifing. We cannot stop team knifing. Kai just got team knifed again. What in the world is going on? Alright. Can we stop doing that? Actually. The jump up spotted. It was late. Apun, I don't know why he caught it that late. But it works out for Hawk, and that is the opening kill found for Born2Throw. What in the world is that bounce? Alright, well, there's a player backside, and now a player coming towards the window as well. And Hawk has been spotted, trying to find a kill to that player. Now playing on top of the van to see if he can spot this. Has been shouldered, and now not really sure what the idea of that one was. Rico has been spotted out of Palace and out of Con as well. There's a player in mind. Once more, this is practically the same situation. Just, it's a different player this time. Ooh, and he's missed the timing on the bomb because Orc with the bomb has gone Palace. So they've still got to be careful of this. And Savage, be careful of Yon. Orc shooting off. Yon gets him on the timing, and now they do know where Mind is. Scar goes down to him, but the bomb is at least going to get planted. Yon turns his back to the flash. As Mind still going to shoot his shot. Yon is going to take him down though, and that means that RM is the only one left in the 1v3. Orc hits the shot. 6 and 13 now for Orc, as we tie up the game and break the money once more for SmokeyBandits. So right now it is SmokeyBandits in a very bad situation. So how the turns table? It's going to be another pistol buy for CT side, since, well, that is what worked for them a little bit ago. What broke backs of Born2Throw for a little bit, but now does look like the right call is being made. Savage is going to be pushing this, and this might be scary. Hawk switching his guns. I'm not a big fan of switching guns, I'll be honest. It is, it's way too scary, but oh, they haven't spotted that player. They haven't spotted that player up top. They do now know where he is. Oh, Scar just disconnected. Alright, that's a free gun to be retrieved, I guess. He disconnected in B apps, so, right. AK retrieve for Uppen, and he's just gonna say that. Bring that shit home. A Molotov coming in to block Rico from exiting that one, and it does look like Hawk is on the prowl to find him. Rico is gonna peek this. He's gonna find Hawk. Trying to find something more. Guy's gonna take him down. Orc? Wait. Is Orc? No, I think Orc is fine. Unless? Is he fine? Okay. A little bit of a miscalculation there. I'm not entirely sure why he didn't jump into apps and just run apps, but maybe he was scared of the apps player. I don't know. 11 to 10. No, Sam, it's I'm playing with words because normally people say how the tables have turned, but some people do say how the turns have tabled, because it's literally how do I say that? Like, it describes perfectly what the saying means. You know what I mean? Don't worry about it. I just think it sounds funnier that way, anyways. Right? It just sounds like, I don't know, better. Here we go. Here comes the first fight. Rico's gonna win it, and Kai is gonna win his second fight. Rico kills the other one, and that is more kills both ways. Trees all the way. There's no mates to deny the bomb plant, so Orc is gonna get to plant it. He has to be careful of his head, because that is something that his teammate did die to earlier on, and that is exactly what I was talking about. Kai in the clutch. Can he clutch this one up to get to match point? Gonna play in front of the smoke. That is unfortunate. Savage is gonna take him down, and that means SmokeyBandits, they're gonna tie it up again. What in the world? We are literally just trading rounds at this point. Trading rounds. Well, I mean, money isn't great for Born2Throw, but I mean, you can get some AKs out, you can get some Galils out. Fine. But obviously you're up against an op once more. RM didn't buy head armor again, so maybe, you know, the aim punch has been nerfing him quite a bit. Looks like he is gonna go over towards Con, where he isn't gonna find anything. Because this is the A play. Mind is playing this one close. They might have heard him throw that. They might have heard him throw that. So it's a good position for Mind, but also to be wary about it if you're born to throw. 3 players now over towards the A side for Smokey Bandits. Who are about to meet the multiple players that Born to Throw are about to throw their way. The model is going to deny their entry for a while though, and that means Hawk is also going to be heard up in Palace, so a little bit of an indication of where this one is going to go. Kai is going to just run out dry. I'm not really sure what the idea is behind that. Hawk is going to find the kill onto the upper, which means there is a chance in this round for him. Hawk, who that shot is not going to do enough damage, but Hawk and Orc are certainly going to do enough damage. Now 2 players left. Savage, he's once more on another lurk. Is Apun being looked at though, so now they know where he is. Savage has to find the skill on Hawk. Looks like he has a clue of where Hawk is. Not sure if he saw or heard him. Found the shot now as well. That is interesting. And they're on for the 2v4, which is a little scary. Trying to pre-fire the under palace position as they were going to start to clear it right now, but they've not cleared it good enough. Savage, can he jump onto the bomb? He can, actually. The spray from Orc is wide. It's very wide, and that is Smokey Bandits up to 12. And now trouble, because look at the money. The money is very, very low, and that defuse has just cost just quite something for the side of Born to Throw. That is, wow, that is tough. That is very tough. 12 to 11, a game that has certainly been close. Could either come to an end, or we're going overtime, but it's certainly going somewhere. Once more, this triple A setup for the Smokey Bandits, who haven't really put their attention as much in it as they should. And this is something I don't get. Why would you push 1 player on ramp and 1 player on palace and leave them like acceptable for the whole 2v1? Rico's gonna find that kill. He's gonna get away. No, he's not gonna get away with his life. And now it's a 4v3, very possible round for Born to Throw if they find this kill onto Mind. I've at least spotted where he is right now, and rotate now fully coming in. This might be noticed by number 6 in the York. It does look like Apun does want to stay for a little bit longer. And I think Hawk has made his way into jungle. This could be a very good position if he finds something towards CT. It does look like there's another rotate coming through. It will be heard by Hawk. Looks like they're running back now. Good shot from Scar. Gonna take down Mind, and that means Savage. And that nade is not very well. Kai and Scar are low though, so this is again same duo that is gonna try and clutch this one up. Savage, the only one left at this point. His duo Inapun has been taken down. Savage gonna run it. He's gonna find the kill on Kai. Jumping over, and now gonna find another one actually. This is gonna start to become scary at some point. Orc is just gonna peek his head, and that means we're going to overtime with a bit of luck and a bit of a close play, but it works out. Tactical timeout instantly called by Born to Throw. Yeah, this is really weird. Also, what I think is really weird is getting 12,500 on the overtime, because normally you get like 10k, but in ESEA you get 12,500. That just doesn't make any sense, because that way the CT side will literally always have a buy, and I just don't really like that. I'll be honest. I really like the they're just all. I think they're probably just resetting to get skins. I think. Not really sure what's going on there, but alright. I think they're probably just going to reset their skins. Alright. I mean, fair play, I guess. It's very normal if you if you prefer to play with the M4A4, then obviously very common to actually just reset that real quick. See if Yon has his skins now. Nope. Nope. Still hasn't reset. Wow. Yeah, it's just oh wait, no, for Kai it has. What? Oh wait, does Yon not have a knife? That's probably why. Fair play. Yeah, okay, so Kai does have his loadout back, which is perfect. Now we're just waiting for Scar to come back, and then we're all good. But yeah, like I was saying, 12.5k on overtime just doesn't make any sense, because if you lose 2 rounds in a row as CTs on 10k, you actually have trouble with your economy, and that does like prevent them from always being able to just buy an op. And that's something that I don't really like about the whole 12.5k thing, because then they can just force buy op every single round. I don't know, it feels unbalanced. Alright, well, we're still waiting for Scar. He's taking a little longer to rejoin. Probably just restart this game, I would say. But we will see that in a little bit. Comes back. Timeout not over. I don't know if they have a tactical. Yeah, they do. Waiting for Scar, who is injecting even more, because he's on 25 kills right now. He's certainly not doing bad. Orc has rejoined, and yeah, okay, so rejoining does work now, and he's actually got his skins. So here comes the ADHD pressing the inspect button. Which I completely understand. Completely understand. I would also prefer if I didn't get my skins. Doesn't look like Scar has actual technical. Since he's not really rejoining. Not sure what's going on there. Interesting. Our internet die, or what's going on? Oh, there he is. Alive, well, and he's got his skins. Perfect for him. Not moving yet, though. Oh, there we go. A little bit of movement. Yep. It's working. It's working. It's working. Perfect. I think they're more pretty much ready to go once more. It does sound like the pop is going to be lifted. Into OT1, first half of this one. Wait, how has Orc got less money than Savage? How does that make sense? Mola cost that much? No. Okay, well that is weird. Wait, Orc probably bought a pistol. Okay, fair play. Fair play. You can see. Alright. 12-12 is the scoreline after regular playtime, so that means we are hitting the overtime. Clean on your screen right now. Go. Gonna be the first one now. That player in ladder doesn't really look like he's gonna get his impact just yet, but he might go peeking anytime soon. And it's not yet happened though. This one's looking like an A split. Certainly since still waiting on the ramp. First player has been spotted, Drico. See what happens. is going to do against this. If Draco can survive this for very long. Here comes Joe. Draco hits the shot, and there's a Poon as well. Kai hit another one, and now all the kills going the way of Born2Throw. Poon, he's in the window. Gotta be careful. Almost gonna go down towards the ramp site. Oh, planted for ramp, planted for CT. Poon has made his position known, I think. Kai, gotta be careful about this. Hits the shot. Nice. Well played from Kai, and for some reason this guy's saving. Dude, you don't have to save. You just attempt it, man. These guys are... This is like actually game time, because you will have money for the rest of the half. Alright, man. Just go save your op. Go save your op. Just Portuguese math. Math.
Terrorists win.
Yeah. I guess so, yeah. Orc does die. I mean, the thing is that they have... Because of the 12.5k thing, like, it doesn't really matter if you save the op, because you're gonna have more than... Because look at the money right now. They could have easily bought an op, and it wouldn't even made an impact. It's just... I just don't know why you wouldn't try at that point. But, oh well, it's... Portuguese players, I don't know. I guess he just loves Jame. I just hope he doesn't do, like, pre-game preparations like Jame. Because, well, that shit was crazy, man. When they... I'm just flabbergasted by the fact that Jame actually... He jorks it before the game. I'm very sorry for all of you underage viewers that I've just said something very weird to, but Jame actually, like... I don't know. Guess he just gets like adrenaline or something. It works for him. He's won a major with it. Right now though, Hawk has found his impact in the round. He's gonna be hurt jumping up, mind. He's gonna be wary about it, but he misses his shots. It's a little unfortunate. Hawk is gonna run past that player where he's gonna dink him, but that only does a little bit of damage. And Rico in the meanwhile has found his impact on ramp. This round looking a little bit over, but obviously because of that money boost, you can just go for this if you're the T side, especially with much time left. Guy now knows where one of these players is. Has to be Scar to come out. Oh, nice shot from Scar. Can he hit another one? Has tagged one player down to quite a low HP. Nice shot from Kai as well. They're pulling it together. Kai is gonna try and get down here. Doesn't know where this other player is coming from. Mind has been heard and spotted now. That op is a problem. The tag through to each other is also not very nice. See what Kai is going to do. The Molo is going to come in, and that is going to land right on his feet, and that is going to force him into the hands of Might. It is it's open 10. Open 10. Unfortunately, Born2Throw did not qualify for entry. Not yet. Actually, wait, no, it is, yeah, it is open 10. Alright. Orc, unfortunately missing that shot. Gonna try and challenge the other offer. Oh, misses his shot though, that's very unfortunate. One that you certainly thought that he was gonna hit. To get a shot off. Oh, he's blinded. But it looks like the timing not favouring Orc there. Does mean Weapon is now actually gonna find Yon through the smoke on B-apps. Quite interesting. Here comes the smoke from Hawk though. RM is looking at him though. Ooh, off shot just goes wide. It's made. The execute is about to happen, but well, with Savage finding one more kill, Draco peeking from under stairs. Kai takes him down. Hawk has jumped on top of this. Might not have hurt him. Does look like they have a clue where he is, and SmokeyBandits going up 14-13, and in that fashion they are gonna take the lead into overtime. I need a big CT side from Born2Throw if they want to stay alive in this one. 2 rounds required for SmokeyBandits to close out the game. 2 rounds are required for Born2Throw if they want to at least extend it to OT2. Here we go, Don. Is once more default mid-round. Yon has just disconnected. Oh god. More internet issues. That is a problem. And restore round cannot be done by the players themselves, which is quite unfortunate. I mean, you probably can. You probably can actually. Because I saw it in like got out. I saw it in like a match that was casting a while ago, or sorry, a while ago, like 2 days ago, on Urban Contenders, where the players accidentally typed !restore and actually restored the round and just fucked the game settings a bit. It's interesting. Scar, only gonna find one. Yeah, I mean, you can probably restore it once someone connected, but not sure if ESEA has allowed that. They probably fixed that already. We'll probably exploit the shit out of it. Born2Throw have to go for this retake, and well, it's just very unfortunate Yon has disconnected, since that's just gonna make this retake oh so much harder. Spray control. Oh my god, Kai, what a shot though. Finds another one on the USB, but unfortunately SmokeyBandits are gonna get to match point, and that is just catastrophic. And another technical timeout will occur, as Yon, unfortunately, has not been able to reconnect just yet. That is very unfortunate. Especially in a round like that. Still had that 5v5 pretty early on in the round though, but still. The internet issues. It is Counter-Strike. Part of the game. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Like, he is back, ready to play. Well, you just need 2 rounds in a row. You can do it on CT because you did it before on CT. Gotta make it work. Staring at the barrel of the gun is Born2Throw. Gonna have to get something out of this round. Kai waiting for a flash potentially. There's the flash. There's a spot as well. A little bit of team damage, but no connections just yet. Good nade. Oh my god, that nade. Bro, he has no. That dude bought no armor. RM has no armor. Why does he have no armor? What in the world? I guess he just forgot to buy it. Fair play, here comes the B split. Gotta be careful about this, Yon. You're gonna hear all these players coming. Oh, the dink is good, but well, with a team kill, it's fine. But now you're in a 3-on-4. Orc is the only one close. He's gotta hit these shots now. He's been having trouble in the game. There we go. Big shot from Orc. There's a player boosted up. RM, the man without any of that sweet armor. Now Orc, does he spot this player? Now he has. I spotted him backside. That nade isn't gonna connect enough onto RM, but it's gonna connect onto that player backside, which is Apun. But you gotta start getting out of this. Orc is gonna go down, and this might just be the end of our game, as Guy is gonna try and jump forward, but unfortunately that is not enough. Born2Throw go down 13 to 16. Unfortunately, partially to Yon disconnected mid round. That is GG's, but unfortunately no win today for Born2Throw. That does mean they are now 3-2, I believe. Yeah, I have to just don't mind that. It's because I haven't made my bed just yet. I literally just cleaned it up. So normally it's cleaner. Normally it's better. But like I said, 3-2 right now. Next, oh my dude, next game is against Brainrot. Their name is, bro, I don't even want to say this, man. This is painful. Their name is Tralaleo Tralala. I cannot, bro. The fact that we get this shit in ESEA, man. Fuck off. Their name is literally Tralaleo Tralala. Okay, well, that's the next game that we will be playing, which does look like another solid matchup for us. Let's hope the main team can actually play up against that. That would be interesting. I mean, it was fun to see Mirage. I think we're strong on Mirage. But obviously, like I said, like I don't want to fire shots, but I just feel like Orc, like, you need to start stepping up on the up. It's super impactful, and like we saw it on that one Anubis game where you were stepping up and you were hitting your op shots. It was just going flying. It was very easy to win that game against like higher elos. So overall, I think it was a decent game. It was a decent game, and you know you attempted it. You attempted it, and it was so close. It's just unfortunate that you had to disconnect late on in the round. It is what it is, but it happens. It happens. Next game is next Wednesday, I believe. So good luck with that one, because that one should also be very competitive. Overall, though, well for watching. Yeah, I enjoyed this one very much, and you all have a very nice night.